Nothing says summer like a good old-fashioned hot dog, right? And here with some unique toppings. Paul David, owner of Dan's Dogs. This guy came in on a mission. He was ready to go. You're very excited to be here.
I am. I'm ecstatic. It's an honor to be here. Now, thanks so much for having us. It's fun to just start off the morning with hot dogs, right?
Right.
If America says it's not a breakfast food, it can be, absolutely. At least
and hey,
Dan's Dogs,
I'm
hot
all
dogs,
in.
breakfast.
And since you've said it, I'm agreeing with you. I'm all in on this. So your place is right in Medina on the square.
Absolutely. We're located just off the square in historic downtown Medina at 111 West Liberty Street. We've been there since 1991, serving the community hot dogs. We're having a blast.
It's a staple. What did you bring with you today?
All right, fantastic. So I brought two of our signature dogs. One, obviously, when people think hot dogs, they think Chicago. So we do a Chicago style. It's missing some of the staples that is a deep-rooted thing to Cleveland. I mean, to Chicago, but we do our style of it here. So our signature is a New England split-top bun, buttered and toasted to order. These are by Nichols Bakery, which is a local company right here. You can find Nichols buns at any local grocery store across Northeast Ohio. So I always say it's very important that you get your mustard and your condiments on with a nice squiggle, right? It's good to start off with a good base.
Squiggle. It's gonna look pretty too.
We make a homemade relish. This is fresh diced onion, fresh diced cucumber, and a sweet relish all mixed together. This is what we call our famous mix. So we start off with mustard, then our famous mix. In Chicago, they do a bright sport pepper. We mix that with a jalapeno instead. So we layer the hot dog with a few jalapenos to give a nice zest to it and bite. Then we just top it off with a nice pickle slice. So we run it down with pickles, and then I hear this video is going viral on the internet right now, this kind of seasoning thing. So we do a nice celery salt, just like that. So the celery salt
Wait, the actual act
like
of how you do it is going
there's
viral?
some guy, and it's huge. So anyway, so this is our Dan's famous Chicago-style hot dog. Again, the butter and toasted New England split-top bun, mustard, our famous relish, jalapenos, pickles, and celery salt. And then one of my favorites, this is actually the first dog I had when I came into Dan's Dogs Hot Dog Eatery and Diner. We use fresh leaf lettuce.
This was the first one.
First one I had. It's called the taco dog.
Fresh. I'm going to switch sides
so
I can let you work over here.
I love it. We can do the dance. It's okay. So,
and I wore white just for you today, just to get all of the condiments and everything
Mustard
all over my
will
dress.
accentuate that very nicely.
Perfect.
Okay, so we use a nice refried bean. So you wrap the hot dog in fresh leaf lettuce.
Ooh.
Refried beans adds a lot of flavor and warmth to the hot dog. What we have a lot of fun with at Dan's Dogs is adding different textures and temperatures to a hot dog. So sweet and spicy, hot and cold. So we do cold crushed pineapple on hot dogs. We do hot dogs over 40 different ways at the diner. We have a lot of fun.
40 different ways.
So we use a nice medium hot salsa.
That looks good. So you can create your own, or you have a bunch of different options already?
Absolutely. If you don't see one of the 40 that we've done, you can mix and match anything you want to do. And it's really fun. Our customers have such a blast with us. They create their own dogs. They email them in, and we run specials.
People go crazy over hot dogs.
Absolutely.
Why?
Well, like I was saying, hot dogs have been here since the first boat came to America. They're a staple food in our American culture. They're quick, they're simple, they're a lot of fun, and genuinely most people love the hot dog. And that's part of what we love doing about having a hot dog eatery is we say it's hot dogs, not prime rib. It's easy to keep people happy, right? And it's something that doesn't break the pocket
bank
as well,
either,
right?
exactly.
So,
what kind of dogs do you use?
So we love Kent Quality Foods out of Grand Rapids, Michigan. We use an all beef frank from them, which is really important to us that we use a good all beef product. And then we use the freshest ingredients that we can. So on this dog, here we go, that is finished now. That is the taco dog. We make a homemade sour cream sauce here. It's a mixture of sour cream and an unfattened, non-sweetened yogurt, which makes it easier to spread on the dog, gives it a nice appearance, and actually cut some calories. I know when you go into a hot dog eater, you're not necessarily counting your calories, but if we can help any way we can to make it a healthier option, we do it. Black olives, fresh green onions, and that is the taco dog, one of my favorites.
Look how cool those are. Here's the best part about it. I guarantee you spend a lot of money on napkins at your place.
Oh, absolutely. So
I have a feeling that it gets a little messy, but that's what's good. That's why people enjoy it.
We always say half the fun is making the mess.
There we go. So again, they're right in Medina on the square. Check them out, Dan's Dogs.
Correct.
How did you get Dan's Dogs?
So Dan's Dogs originated in 1991. My wife and I are the third generation Dan, we call it. So Dan's
Okay.
Dogs has been kept open by 3 different families. There was an original Dan in 91, Dan and Terry Howard. Switched hands to Stephen K. Shylock in 1994. Their 3 kids and them kept it open for the next 20 years and then passed the
And then you
torch
took
to us.
over.
Yeah.
That's nice to keep the name going on then too.
Oh,
It's a
absolutely.
staple
So
in
the license
community.
plates to my van say not Dan because I am asked all the time. if
Thank
I
you
did.
so much. Okay, so we're
No,
gonna
Natalie,
we're
thank
gonna
you.
whip up one that I might like too. Although I think I'll go
Oh,
for that one. if you
absolutely.